Hello, everyone, and welcome to Crack and Wax Case Breaks. This is our 2017 Bowman Charity Case Break, and today we are benefiting St. Baldrick's Foundation. Before we get going, though, today's particular charity case break is not brought to you by Drakkar Noir, because you weren't going out tonight anyway. Okay, I messed that up a little bit. I did a screen view instead of an image view, so it would have been a lot funnier if I would have practiced that one first. But anyways, so welcome. So we do have our full case of 2017 Bowman. Some of you may have seen me already rip open a blaster of Bowman yesterday. The product, from what I saw just from the blaster, looks great. Our case, of course, is going to have 12 boxes, 24 packs per box, and I believe the count is 10 cards per pack, and we are expecting one autograph card per box for a total of 12 autographs. Of course, Bowman is a product that is built on prospects mostly and rookies. Not only that, but being that this is mostly a player chase type of set, it is chock full of so many different parallels. It kind of boggles the mind here. So just kind of give you a little visual from the checklist that you can find on herohabit.com. They've got it completely broken down. And, I would read the list, but, just go to herohabit.com, look up the Bowman baseball checklist and take a look for yourself. So, all right. So we might as well get this going. I'm going to check here. I don't see anyone in the chat room just yet. Doesn't mean anyway that there's nobody there. But if you are there, I'm also in there as well. So please give me a shout out, say hello. And in the meantime, I'm going to whip around the table here and open up this case. So also, hi, Debbie's here. If you have any comments about the video today or the audio, please let me know. I kind of polled earlier today. People wanted me to move away from the 2-camera angle in favor of better audio. So if the audio is a bit better, let me know. We'll keep it that way. If you prefer the 2-camera angle that I had used in the past, I can certainly move back to that. Problem being is I only have 2 USB ports to use, so I kind of have to give up one to use the other. So all right, so let's get going here. Now, you may notice a significant lack of LQ. She is in the house, but she's actually going to be heading out in a little bit here. She's going to a little girl's birthday party. This is always my favorite part. And that is to make sure I don't destroy boxes as they're coming out of the case. Perfect. Get these boxes on screen here. One autograph per card, as mentioned before. Or one autograph per card. Boy, that would be a hell of a product. One autograph card per box, as mentioned. LQ's kind of hoping that without her in the room distracting me with all of her smartassery, deserved smartassery, by the way, that things might go a bit quicker, which is possible. We were tweeting about this earlier today, and I do have the tendency to make these case breaks last about 4 hours. And the goal for me today is to make it not last 4 hours. So as usual, I will go through the first box a little bit more deliberately so that we can kind of get a good feel for the base cards. Here's the first one, Clayton Kershaw. This is going to be your standard star design. Jose Altuve, Ryan Braun, Michael Fulmer. Got our first Bowman Chrome. Not a first Bowman Chrome. There are that's confusing. I'll get to that later. Nate Smith. Bowman Chrome insert the rookies of Josh Bell, Luis Ortiz, Bowman Chrome of Jahmai Jones, Asael Soto, and a Bowman first paper of Nick Senzel. So everything looking good and sounding good so far there, Debbie? Or whoever else is in the chat room? Mark Trumbo, Jorge Alfaro rookie card, Orlando Arcia rookie card, Freddie Freeman. And we've got a Bowman buyback of Matt Holliday. So kind of in the same vein as the Topps buybacks, Bowman does it now with their 70th anniversary stamp. And by the way, just a short little rant. Hey, Tony, what's up? Short little rant, and I know some of you have already seen me rant about this. This is Topps' usual ploy of triggering the anniversary a year ahead of schedule. The very first Bowman cards with the Bowman brand on them were produced in 1948. It is 2017. If you do the math, this really should be the 69th anniversary, which, if you ask me, being a dirty adult, that marketing might work a little bit better than 70th. But, you know, whatever works for them. Cal Quantrill, Austin Voth Bowman Chrome, Kyle Freeland Bowman Chrome, Jorge Bonifacio, Freddie Peralta. All right, so now that we kind of see how things are looking in the pack configurations, we'll just kind of move ahead and point out more of the parallels and more interesting cards instead of calling out each player. I will, of course, call out some players. Nice chrome. There's an Ahmed Rosario Bowman Scouts Top 100 chrome insert. Stewart Bowman chrome. All right. I figure that way we won't be sitting here for 4 hours, as I'm sure you all have better things to do later this afternoon than to listen to me call out names poorly. Chris Bryant. Travis Demerit Bowman chrome. Oh, that's for Debbie. Odubel. Franklin Barreto chrome. No, I do not have the NFL draft on in the background. That's not my thing. I do, of course, enjoy watching my Packer games, but I'm not into the draft. Bowman Chrome Josh Hader, Michael Kopech, and a World Baseball Classic of Tomoyuki Sugano. I think that might be, I don't remember seeing that on the checklist. So we'll have to figure out who gets that. Here's Odubel again. Dominic Smith chrome. Here's a nice 1951 reproduction of Clayton Kershaw. This is chrome. Calhoun chrome. So I know Debbie just opened up a couple blasters. Anyone else here open up any Bowman Chrome this year? Here's our first parallel. This is an orange Chrome refractor of Daz Cameron. Actually, let me check the numbering on that. That is number 20 of 25, so very low numbering on that one. Kevin Matan, first Bowman Chrome. And you can't see it right now, but the setup that I have here, I'm having to reach around both my camera and my microphone, and I realize I just said reach around. And 69th, all in the last 5 minutes. Chrome of Mike Soroka. And a nice Dansby. I believe this is the 1989. Or 92, sorry. Variation. Bo Bichetti. Tyler J. A couple of Tyler J's in there. Chrome of J.D. Davis. Rookies Andrew Benintendi. Marcus Agunas. Josh Donaldson, Ichiro. Braxton Garrett Chrome. Talent Pipeline Giants. Glaber Torres. I'm just going to pretend that you guys have me muted. So then that means the good audio is all for naught as far as the chat room goes. That's all right. Of course, this is going to be a replay video, so that'll help later. Bowman Scouts Top 100, Josh Bell. Bowman Chrome, Alex Kirilloff and Mickey Moniak. So Tony, I believe you were very excited that, and I kind of had to chuckle because I wasn't sure at first which direction you were going with that, but you were very happy. Austin Meadows, Bowman Chrome. Aramis Garcia, Bowman Chrome. Very happy to pay more than the average team price. Gary, what's going on, Gary? Mike, how you doing? Why are you going to a Brewers game? They're not even playing the Twins today. And yes, have fun. Eric Fetty. And here's our first hit. This is for the Blue Jays. Lourdes Gurriel Jr. autograph. And the Blue Jays goes to Alex T. today. Congratulations, Alex, on our first hit of the day. This is a refractor as well, and that is numbered 379 of 499. Chance Adams. There you go. But yeah, Tony, I believe you said you were more than happy this time to pay more than the average team price for your spot. So yeah, I am hoping that at least one good Brewers thing comes out of here. So another Bowman buyback, Randall Shelley. And I'm going to guess, yeah, that looks like this is they must have parallels just like the tops did. This looks to be bronze, where the other one was, looked like it was silver. Ariel Hirado, Gavin Lux. Last time I went to a Brewers game, oh yeah, that is definitely on card. That is not, I believe the sticker autographs are just on the paper parallels, and I believe that might even just be the retail version, though I haven't seen any hobby paper autographs yet that I'm aware of. But yeah, the last time I went to a Brewers game was to see the Twins play the Brewers there, and there's a nice Aaron Judge rookie. And Rookie Davis, that's just funny that his name is Rookie. And Cal Quantrill. And the Brewers ended up kicking the Twins' ass, 11-1. And that was on my birthday, on my 34th birthday. MTTLG video, I'm going to assume, is Matt Dansby. I don't know why I say it like that. Tyler Alexander Chrome. Jamar Reyes, or Homar Reyes, probably. Paper is retail. Well, there you go. You never know. It could be one of those unannounced surprises, you know, paper hobbies. Francisco Rios Chrome. Alex Reyes Rookie. Juan Hillman. There's an Eloy Jimenez Bowman Chrome. These are thick. Yeah, this is a refractor. See, I'm not seeing that that's a refractor, so I might be blowing by some refractors here. So I just happened to look on the backside because I noticed it's a little thicker. 260 of 499 on the Eloy Jimenez refractor. Cody Bellinger, Lourdes Gurriel. Clint Frazier. Bowman Scouts 100 of Cody Reed. Matt Thace. Just missed a World Baseball Classic there of Yoshitomo Sutsugo. Sorry, I'm bad at any names. I'm bad at English names. Susugo, I'm going to just go with. Yoshitomo Susugo. Ivan Rodriguez. Dustin May. There he is again. Yoshitomo Susugo, since I've had practice saying his name. Bo Bichetti. Now, I think this is a 1948. It's black and white and a refractor of Yoan Moncada. Yep, 1948. Cool. Victor Robles. So Matt has seen gold, silver, bronze stamps so far. I'm going to guess there might be blue as well. There's Yoan Moncada in his White Sox jersey. I believe that insert, let me dig that out again. I think that was his Red Sox. Yep, that was Red Sox. So Yoan is representing both Sox teams in this set. Jaime Schultz, talent pipeline for the Phillies. TJ Friedel, Reese Hoskins. Those cards look pretty sharp. Yeah. I thought it looked pretty nice myself. The refractoring on the black and white, I think, is what I kind of liked about that one. Jake Bowers. Asael Soto. Yeah, sorry, I was just looking to see if that was a parallel because it was so dark. Didn't seem to be. Final pack of the first box. Kyle Funkhauser. Luis Almanzar. And that does it. So congratulations again to Alex T for the first hit of the day. You're an oxymoron. Move these over to the sorting pile, which unfortunately won't be touched at all until later today. My sorter is busy today, so... Another one of the reasons why I'm very happy that we're doing this at 1 o'clock instead of 5 today. Today's featured beverage is Not Your Mom's iced tea, brewed right there next to Michael's house. Well, not next to his house, but in La Crosse, Wisconsin. You know what? This make fun of me if you want, but I'm a fan of hard iced tea, and I've never tried this before until today. And I have a feeling I'm going to have a very good time opening this case of Bowman. Just saying. Ah, that is good. Don't worry, I do have plenty of normal, regular beer as well. Box number 2 coming right up. So I know I usually jinx myself by saying I'm due for this, I'm due for that, but I am due for a superfractor. Oh, I love the root beer. I love Not Your Father's root beer, and that's actually what I went to go get, and then I saw the iced tea there. I'm like, well, hey. So I think Mike's used to make a hard iced tea, and I stopped looking for it because I thought they stopped making it. And then when I saw that there, you know, I had to get at least a couple bottles, one for me, one for LQ. LQ's not here, so tough poopies. Kyle Lewis Chrome, rookies Tyler Glasnow, Adonis Medina. Bowman buyback of Jorge Carrion. The upper stamp confused me for a second, and then I noticed the silver stamp there. Kevin Newman, Nick Senzel. All right. We've also tried the 40-ounce root beer, and there is quite a bit more alcohol. I think it's double the alcohol content. I think it was like 11%, whereas a standard bottle is like 5%. Mitch Keller, Bowman Scouts Top 100 of Franklin Barreto, Jorge Bonifacio, Tetsuyo Yamada. So, Michael, I don't know if I got your answer yet or not. I didn't see it. Who are the Brewers playing, and why are you going to a Brewers game? Yueri Garcia, Freddie Peralta, and no, rest assured, I do not have the beer on the same table as the cards. I've been around for a while. I'm not gonna do that. I do see a purple paper parallel. Boy, I just love saying that. And it is of Francisco Mejia. Purple paper parallel of Francisco Mejia. That is numbered 44 of 250. Matt Chapman, PJ Conlon. Luis Garcia, Bowman first. Ted Williams. See, now I hear and I thought that Panini was all about Ted Williams this year. 51 reproduction of Ted Williams in full color. Franklin Colome. Braves, free tickets, 15 rows behind home plate. Wow. How did you end up with... Okay, I always do this. This pack feels a little thick. So So we'll see what happens here. How did you end up with free tickets, and how did you end up with free tickets 15 rows behind home plate? And are you rooting for the Braves? Steven Gonsalves. Hey, we've got a gold 1951 parallel of Ed Whitey Ford. This one is numbered 39 of 50. That might be why I felt like this pack was a little tighter. Andy Ibanez. Well, I think if I were watching the Brewers play the Braves today, I would be rooting for some Eric Thames home runs. Mike Piazza. I do like the looks of those particular cards in chrome. Oh, it's going pretty well. How are you doing, LQ?
I'm doing well.
Are you squeaky clean?
What?
Are you squeaky clean?
Yes.
Good.
Frosting's on the way.
If you're flossed, good. Rafael Devers. Aaron Judge. Rookie insert. Rookie favorites. Rookie of the year favorites. Whatever we're calling him today. Eric Jenkins. Now, if I do pull a super, I hope I realize that I've pulled a super. We've got Gary, Michael, Debbie, Matt, Tony. Those are the ones who are at least chatting anyway. LQ says, hello, guys. Hope you get chat room mojo. Well, that's why Tony's here, I think. I think he's ready for some. Kyle Tucker. Well, speaking of Tony, we've got Talent Pipeline Brewers insert. And Michael's also going to the Brewers game today. Well, he's going because they're free. He's not a huge fan of the Brewers. Francis Martes. That's interesting because, Michael lives in Wisconsin. Well, see, I live in Minnesota and I'm a Packer fan. He lives in Wisconsin and is a Twins fan. So I understand. I understand. Refractors show up clearly in the video. Okay, so even though my old eyes aren't seeing it in front of my face, at least the video shows the refractors. So that is excellent. It is a great camera. Who do we have to thank for that? Trevor Clifton, Bowman Scout Step 100. Well, I would thank her, but she's not in here. Tyler Beatty, David Fletcher. Everyone's commenting about how much nicer I'm being that you're not here. I'm kidding. They're not saying anything. We've got a purple chrome parallel of Jahmai Jones. This one's numbered 156 of 250. Tyler Stevenson. All right. Bold prediction. The autograph is going to be in this stack of cards. Oh, actually, we'll just move that back there so I have a place to actually put the cards after I've taken them out. Luis Ortiz. Hey, I was correct. There we go. The autograph was in that stack of cards. For the Padres, this is Hunter Renfroe, autograph chrome rookie card. This one is, of course, on card. I'm digging this design. The white fade in there is a little bit blocky, but otherwise, I'm liking the design. And the Padres today goes to Rod from Padrographs. I'm sure some of you know who Rod from Padrographs is. So congratulations, Rod, on the second hit. Hunter Renfroe rookie card. Very nice. Congratulations. What's that? No, the first hit did not go to Debbie. No, the first hit went to Alex T. Yeah, and Alex T's not even in the room. Bowman buyback of Rocco Baldelli. That's a name I haven't heard in a while. Cody Sedlock. Yang Yun Jong, World Baseball Classic. Another Judge rookie. Brent Honeywell, Bowman Chrome rookie. Oh, we've got a red parallel, paper parallel. This is not to be confused with the 70th anniversary red parallels, which will have clearly have the 70 logo up there. This is just a regular, and I believe these are harder to pull than the 70th. And they are. This is numbered 4 of 5 of Nolan Arenado for the Rockies. So that's a pretty big card. It's probably going to be the only one we pull. And I'm going to guess this is Vilma for the Rockies. I'm wrong. Deb P has the Rockies this time. So congrats, Deb P, on this very, very hard to pull Nolan Arenado. Nice. Dane Dunning. We're pulling some decent cards already, and we're only a box and a half into this whole case. Taylor Ward, Bowman Chrome. Lucas Urseg. Am I saying that right, Brewers fans? Lucas Urseg. I'm surprised I say Eric Thames correctly. Well, getting that getting that red number to 5 out of the way just means that we are due for a superfractor at some point here. Yulesky Gurriel, Astros Rookie of the Year favorites. Bowman Chrome, Drew Jackson, followed by Bowman Chrome, Andrew Sopko. I keep wanting to say Shopko. Kristen Stewart, not the actress. Bowman Chrome. Grant Holmes, Bowman Chrome. I could hear you rolling your eyes, by the way.
I didn't. What were you talking
Oh, never mind.
Probably Debbie rolled her eyes.
Maybe Debbie was rolling her eyes, and I heard that from Jersey. No, I said Kristen Stewart, not the actress. Alex Spees, Bowman Scouts Top 100, Justice Sheffield. Abraham Gutierrez, Bowman Chrome. Nolan Arenado. Excellent insert there. I love the casual suits. Cole Stewart. Eloy Jimenez. Francisco Mejia. Ooh, there's a nice Chris Bryant 1948 reproduction. I love the refractoring on the black and white. Just a nice, simple design. You know, they got this right back in the day. You know, as much as I love these kind of, modern, flashy, complex designs, there's just something so nice about these really simple, artistic designs. Josh Staumont. But I think back then they didn't have much of a choice but to be, a lot more simple than they can be now. So Bowman Chrome, Garrett Whitley, Talent Pipeline, Cincinnati Reds. Fernando Romero for the Twins. Angel Perdomo, Chrome. Ronald Guzman. All right, final pack of the second box. And a blue chrome parallel of Dane Dunning, numbered 54 of 150. That Bryant is, yes, very clean. Matt Manning. All right, that does it for box number 2. All right, well, I hate to say it. These lights are warm, and I'm going to have to remove a layer of clothing, and thank goodness I'm behind the camera. That's okay, I'm just wearing a t-shirt underneath. It's not a big deal. Don't worry. If I take anything else off, I will not announce it. No one needs to know what's going on back here. And I don't want to paint that visual of what's going on with your cards. Oh, man. That hard tea is dangerous. Well, I do want to thank Blowout Cards, as usual, for their excellent discount on this. Always very generous and willing to do that for all online breakers. So if you are yourself an online breaker and you don't have a master distributor and don't break a ton of cases, if you're someone like me that just does a few cases a year, that is an excellent way to keep costs down. I'm able to keep my prices modest, considering that I only do a few. Because if I were to purchase these cases, like from an LCS, which of course supports your LCS by all means, but if I were to purchase these cases from an LCS, unfortunately, the team prices would be considerably higher. And then I would never be able to do this for charity, which is really the point of these case breaks, is for charity. And of course, today's charity, we are benefiting St. Baldrick's Foundation. If you don't know who St. Baldrick's Foundation is, they're the crazy company, or well, I don't know if they're a company, crazy charity that shaves heads to raise awareness for children's cancer. And the first year we did this, I wasn't breaking cases as much. I almost had to threaten to shave my head to sell the last of my spots. So. And LQ is very happy that I didn't go that far. Mitch Keller, Chrome. Well, I also had a lot more hair back then, too. So Fernando Romero, Chrome. No, you could shave my back for charity. I can't get back there. Okay, so this could be something. I don't know what. I usually look at upside down packs and cards as meaningful, and it is. There is definitely something back here, and I'm going to slip that in the back. I don't know what the hell that is, but we're just going to put that back there just in case it is something. Josh Stalmont, Chrome. All right, let's find out why on earth this pack was upside down, and perhaps it was just nothing. Bo Burrows, it was nothing, but it is a refractor at the very least. So 406 of 499. Yeah. Well, you never know. It's always good just to be safe because there are instances where things are packed out a certain way for a certain reason. Like some products will stick their like short prints or variations in the packs backwards just to give you a better idea as like a signal that, hey, this isn't your typical standard card. I haven't run across any backwards packed or upside down packed cards in Bowman yet, so thought that maybe that meant something. That didn't appear to mean anything unless they have variations that I'm not aware of. I don't think they do. Luis Garcia, Bowman Scouts Top 100 of Clint Frazier, Jack Flaherty. I know Gary's laughing at me. Hey, you never know. You just never know. It has happened. Colby Allard, Chrome. Cody Sedlock, Chrome. All right, so those are the of you that are here. Are you wishing that there was a second camera angle? So one of my things is I like to be transparent, and I like to show, exactly what's happening with the cards. So I'm showing as much as I can here. Tyler Glasnow, Rookie of the Year favorites. Brian Mundell. Or is the better audio making up for that? There's that Nolan Arenado chrome refractor insert again. Ryan Mountcastle, Nolan Jones, Jack Flaherty, Rookie Davis. Debbie says, no, it's good without the second angle. Or she says, no, the audio is good. Either way, it's good. Gary's laughing with me, not at me. Zegriz. Hello, Zegriz. There's that Mike Piazza insert again. Yang Yun Zhong, World Baseball Classic, Dane Dunning. No, pretty happy with everything as is. I'd like to see more Mets, but otherwise it looks good. All right. I will stop asking then. We'll just go with this as it is. There's a Steve Hosey buyback. This is from 91. Video solid, audio is great. Thank you, sir. Tetsuya Yamada, Eric Jenkins, Drew Jackson, Andrew Salko. Well, I told LQ that the next thing we could do to really pro this up is I do want to get a better lighting. Well, I don't have a lighting rig. I want to buy a lighting rig because I've been increasing my video output aside from the streams. Plus, I'd get like a green screen in the back and key out the back and just like then she could do her job wearing as little as she cares to. Kyle Funkhauser. There's our hit. This is again for the Padres. So this is our second Padres hit in a row. This is Luis Almanzar. Nice refractor autograph. Let's see if I can change the zoom on this here. Or the focus. There we go. That looks a little better. And the Padres tonight, of course, goes to Rod once again.
I knew it was an R name. I was trying to help.
Yeah, LQ knew it was an R name.
Congratulations, Rod Rich.
Rod Richards is actually his name. So 270 of 499 on that autograph refractor. Excellent. Excellent. Cole Stewart Chrome. So there's our hit for the box. I have been seeing a lot of people getting more out of their boxes than they expect, and that's not the norm. So I don't want you all to think that that's going to be happening here. I'm just focusing on getting 12 autographs here. More would be great. There's that Chris Bryant again. Patrick Wiggle. And we've had a good run. We've had a good run of our cases overperforming. All I would like is for this case to not underperform. Aaron Judge rookie favorites. Yeah, another Padre auto means one less Brewers auto, right? Is that what you're thinking? Oh, here's Chris Sale, or as LQ would say, Saleh. Once. All it takes is once. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Chrome. Lewis Brinson Bowman Scouts Top 100. Francis Martes. Mauricio Dubon. Tyler Beatty. David Fletcher. Tyler Stevenson. Nate Smith, Bowman Chrome. Corey Seager, 51 reproduction. All right. Dominic Smith. Talent pipeline for the Braves. So watch out for these guys tonight, Michael. Colby Allard, Ozzie Albies, and Chris Ellis. And I'm sure none of them will be at the game today. Drew Jackson. After this box is open, I'm signing off. Pull some Sweet Twins cards for me, please. There is a good chance that I will, actually. Manny Margot, Andrew Sopko, Grant Holmes. That AJ Puckett better not be the closest we get to pulling a Twins card, a good Twins card. But Jamie Schultz or Jaime Schultz. Hey, we've got an orange paper parallel of Wilmer Becerra for the Mets. Ding, ding. Numbered 17 of 25. Chat room mojo. It's a thing. Congrats, Matt. Abraham Gutierrez. Rafael Devers, talent pipeline for the Indians. Chance Cisco. Cisco is always going to remind me of Deep Space Nine. Oh, I'm such a nerd. Tomoyuki Sugano, World Baseball Classic, Harold Ramirez. Kyle Tucker, Bowman Chrome. AJ Puckett, Bowman Chrome. Kyle Lewis. Craig Grabeck, Bowman buyback. Eloy Jimenez. Conforto home run off Strasburg. I'm guessing something just happened in real life, live, right now, as we speak. Yulieski Guriel, Rookie of the Year favorites. Ronald Guzman, Matt Manning. And one final pack of this third box. Uedi Garcia, Justice Sheffield. And that does it for the third box. So so far, a total of 2 Padres autographs and 1 Blue Jay autograph. Alex T for the Blue Jays and Rod R for the Padres. All right, Michael, see you later. And you have a fun drive. Be safe. Go Thames. I see Waxtopia just tweeted he would prefer good audio and 1 camera. Well, that's what you got, sir. And in case you missed it earlier, tonight's broadcast is not brought to you by Drakkar Noir, because, hey, you weren't going out tonight anyway. You know why I did that, LQ? I did that because...
New cologne nowadays.
Well, I did that because Tony's not going to be here because he's too busy.
Oh, it's another Tony that's in the room?
Tony F is not in the room. Tony L is in the room.
Tony L. What is the Twitter handle?
He is off hiatus.
Oh, yeah, sure. Well, that's cool. Hey, Tony. Hey, other Tony.
And because the owner of this hit just asked who was the Blue Jay auto, here you are. Number 379 of 499. That was the first hit of the day, by the way. All right, be safe, Michael. Have fun. Go, Eric Thames. Yup. You have up to the espresso maker. Yeah. Yep. All right. Pack. Box number 4. Get these all in here. Get the hits over there. Keep everything on camera. Move my M&Ms. There we go. M&Ms, dark chocolate peanut M&Ms are my crack. Nick Birdie. AJ Puckett. Let's get the knife out of the way so I don't hurt anybody. Bryce Harper. All right, I'm not sure. Not sure what's dangling off his neck there. Nick Neidert, Sandy Alcantara. Just heard Bert Blyleven in the background say from the replay of the Twins game last night. Cat-like instincts. I think he meant to say cat-like reflexes, but I've said dumb things before in the past. Jason Groom, Dansby Swanson, rookies of the year favorites. What did you just say, LQ? Sam Coonrod. Yeah, like Fauve, right?
Did you say kiss the Barney Stone or was that in the...
That was not me. That might have been you.
No, other boyfriend.
Other boyfriend. Current?
Nah. Close 20 years ago.
Chase Volant. There's a good Julian Lennon song by the name of Volant. Did you know that?
I think I did. Isn't it the one that you like?
There's a couple of them that I like. There's the one, and it's much too...
That's it, right?
That's not Volant.
Oh, what's that?
That's much too late for goodbyes. Volant is sitting on the doorstep. Yeah, the other song. Really, it is the other song. Talent pipeline of the Nationals. Reese Hoskins. I've got a very young crowd in the room here, so they probably have no idea what the hell. Julian Lennon is John Lennon's son with his first wife, not with Yoko. I'm sure John Lennon they got, and Yoko, what? We are not even 40, and we're old.
We are old.
Luis Urias, Bowman Scouts Top 100. Cabrian Hayes, Adrian Morjan. Well, actually, I bet Debbie would know.
She's young, but she's old at heart.
Now, ESPN just told me that the Twins and Royals game has been postponed. I wonder what's going on because their game wasn't supposed to be till tonight, I thought. Ronald Acuna. I knew you were going to say that. Walker Buehler. Probably because everyone else says that. And he probably grew up having to deal with people saying that. Yeah. Looks like we've got some fun stuff in the middle here. That's what she said. Andrew Suarez, Chrome. Carson Fulmer, Rookie of the Year favorites. Justice Sheffield, Victor Robles. Okay, it was fun, but not the kind of fun I was thinking. See, Debbie, she does know. Julian, I knew it. We were listening to the, I think it's their first single, or at least one of the songs off of the Buckingham McVie album, and it was very bubblegum pop, I thought.
That's the one that I thought was like a One Direction song.
Yeah. There's a Bowman buyback. It's a red parallel stamp of Clayton Kershaw. Flaherty, Mountcastle. I think the reviewer of the album said it was kind of a throwback to 80s Fleetwood Mac, where I maybe.
I would have thought that.
Maybe?
Did you?
Nah. Wilmer Becerra, Chance Cisco, Bowman Scouts, Top 100. Nolan Jones.
Unless maybe I don't know what.
Like, 80s Fleetwood Mac is like, hold me, hold me, hold me. Why won't you? Debbie is seeing them in June, and I am shocked.
My coloring niece, Deborah.
Dylan Cousins. Is it Cousins or Cozen, like Cozen Larry from Perfect Strangers? I'm serious. It's spelled Cozen. Patrick Weigel. Come on, I dropped a Perfect Strangers reference here. Who does that? Me. I does that. It's a thing. Chance Cisco, Tomoyuki Sugano, World Baseball Classic Chrome.
When you like pretend to have an accent when you get to certain, kind of like how Johnny does that with his speaking.
Spaghetti. Mascarpone. Okay, so it's pronounced Cousins. They're cousins, identical
This is
cousins.
like
This is pop culture throwback.
The musical. The musical.
Flaunt it if you got it, I guess. Raniel
Or
Rodas.
not.
Yoan Moncada this time in his White Sox jersey.
But just like this.
51 Bowman reproduction. I was too busy talking to hear you. Harold Ramirez. The Leftovers does it.
Now I have all over me.
You have what all over you?
All over me on my mind.
Paul DeJong. There we go. Ronald Acuna. Braves on card autograph. First Bowman. Chrome. And the Braves today goes to Gary, who is in the chat room. Gary, I'm telling you,
Mojo.
chat room mojo, it's a thing.
Nice.
No, it really is. Congratulations, Gary. And well, actually, you know what? Gary saved me a little bit here because the original owner decided to back out for whatever reason. It doesn't matter. But Gary stepped up and said, "Give me the Braves." There you go. There's your reward for grabbing the Braves as a Ronald Acuna first Bowman Chrome auto. Very nice. Blake Rutherford. I think Gary might have missed it. Well, he'll find out later. Oh, there he goes. Acuna. And what would you say to Acuna? Yeah. Right. Bowman buyback of Joe Skalski. Bo Burrows. Thomas Sapuki? Yeah, I know.
That was a bit rough, Chris.
It was really rough. Ahmed Rosario, Harrison Bader blue paper parallel. This is number 36 of 150. And yeah, LQ is temporarily here. She is frosting a cake as we speak. Dakota Chalmers, Grant Holmes. Would you be able to show off that cake at some point? No, she's.
This isn't pretty.
When you're done, I said.
Oh, well, maybe. Maybe.
Okay, I might not have said when you're done.
What's that?
I might not have said when you're done, but that was the point. That was implied. We've got a 70th blue parallel of Tyler O'Neill, Chrome. Not numbered, but I do not believe we've pulled a 70th anniversary parallel yet. One of the thousands of different types of parallels you can pull out of this product. Nick Solak. Sean Reed Foley, Jose De Leon, Rookie of the Year favorites. Luis Gohara. Oscar De La Cruz. Takahiro Norimoto. And that does it for that stack there. Alfredo Rodriguez, Bowman Scouts tops 100, should be tops 100. Ronaldo Lopez, Josh Morgan, Ken Griffey Jr. Cool. Dylan Cease, Tyler O'Neill. Jarlin Garcia, Mike Trout, 1948 reproduction. Donnie DeWeese. Interesting. I guess the game will not be played at all today. ESPN's telling me that it's going to be raining all day, and they're going to do a split doubleheader in June instead. Yu Cheng Chang. Talent pipeline insert of the Rays. Joe Jimenez. Oops. Clunk. There's a blue paper parallel of Jamison Taillon. Numbered 82 of 150. Antonio Senzatella. Tristan McKenzie. Final pack of box number 4. Wilkerman Garcia. Willie Adames. And that does it for box number 4. Dang that Trout indeed. So congratulations again to Gary on that Ronald Acuna Matata. Boo! Gotta get myself another swig of Not Your Mom's iced tea. Boy, this is good. This is too good. I'm already done. Good grief.
It's like 2% liquor, so I think you're fine. Right? Isn't it?
It's 5. It's not 2. Don't be a turkey.
Sorry, you're really a man.
I'm a man. I'm a real man. All right, let's move along. Box number 5. So we do have a box of Topps Bunt coming in next as part of a new thing that we're doing at Crack and Wax, so divisional box breaks, where I purchased 2 different boxes. Different product for each box. And we divide the team-ups by division, so the MLB divisions. Is that what I said, the team-ups? Divide the teams up by MLB divisions. And the spots are already taken for bunt, but I will likely be setting up another divisional box break as soon as that one is all done. And I was looking at doing Topps Inception. If you have any suggestions, though, for any products you'd like me to bust into, let me know. Brent Honeywell. Andrew Benintendi. And Benedetto. Because not only is it, I'm having a lot of fun busting all these different products, they're also products that, I don't think a lot of my people at least would buy into as case breaks, but at least some of them will be able to get a few things out of those boxes. It's also nice to have some stuff here for me to review for my videos too. So if you have any suggestions, let me know, and I'd be happy to set up those divisional box breaks. Mark McGuire reproduction. Cody Sedlock, Yang Young John. LQ, do you have any suggestions?
For what?
You weren't listening. Box of bunt. Yes, box of bunt. But like I said, spots are already taken for that one. So Taylor Ward, Giancarlo Stanton, 1948 reproduction. Dane Dunning. But yeah, I'm looking at doing things like things throughout the year, like like I mentioned, Topps Inception, probably Stadium Club, things like that. Probably Panini Optic. Kristen Stewart, Talent Pipeline for the Rangers. Bunt is related to the one app that is trading cards for baseball on sales. This is correct. That is correct. Lucas Ursig. Yeah, so lately what they've done is they've designed the cards that will work well both on their digital app and on paper. So, and it helps as a cross promotional tool. People who play the app but don't collect cards may be more inclined to buy bunt cards, and it's kind of like a gateway if you ask me. And it works the other way around. People who collect cards and don't necessarily play the app might be more inclined to play the app if they buy a box, and so on and so forth. It's good marketing. Drew Jackson, Andrew Sopko. And I mean, it works. I mean, if Topps knows how to do one thing, it's make money. Go with that one new weird one called Honus Bonus. But I thought you guys didn't like unlicensed cards. Looks like we've got a blue shimmer back there. We do indeed. Travis Demerit for Gary. That is non-numbered. Grant Holmes. Make sure you guys can see everything here. Kyle Lewis. Asael Soto. Oh, back-to-back Asael Sotos. Interesting. Well, I'll go with whatever people are interested in. I mean, if you want to do Honus Bonus, that's cool. I'll gladly review it. Yoenis Cespedes. Nick Senzel. Jorge Bonifacio. Back-to-back. Loot cards get you digital cards that you can play in contests. I won a couple of real autos playing digital cards. Yeah, I think it's great that they do have physical product and physical prizes with that app. Because the first year it came out, it was kind of fun to kind of dink around with. Mitch Keller, David Dahl, Rookie of the Year favorites. Freddie Peralta. But I get hung up on, because I'm a physical card collector and not necessarily a gamer. So I kind of got hung up on paying for digital cards that I really don't get to do anything with. But that's just me. But obviously there's a market for it because it's still very successful. Eddie Garcia. Talent pipeline for the Marlins.
That is the gaudiest cake I've ever made in my life.
Matt Chapman, but it's for a kid.
I know.
Now, bunt is not without its problems. I have seen on Twitter and other places that there have been some complaints this year, not necessarily past years, but specifically this year, about bunt. But that'll happen. It's growing pains. They're trying different things to try to get things to work more smoothly, to be able to cater to a broader base. Luis Garcia, JP Crawford, Bowman Scouts Top 100, PJ Conlon. And if I had an MLB and MLBPA license and I had the money to do it, man, I would have created something like Topps Bunt. I mean, that's money. That's easy money. Purple Chrome variation, Francis Martes, numbered 71 of 250. Hey, John's here. What's up, sir?
Johnny.
Franklin Colome. LQ is here for a little while. She is Instagramming a cake right now.
I don't know about that. I'll just send it to Debbie.
Now, Gary, you're in the room, and I know you, and I think I first met you on the Bunt app, if I'm not mistaken. Gary, for me anyway, is one of the premier users of Bunt. Now, he said he enjoys the game portion, not so much the collecting or trading, and that is exactly the market that they're after. They're not necessarily after the collectors, but they are trying to capture that market because they are based on baseball cards. And why not at least try? Stephen Gonsalves. Hey, Debbie, are you still in the room? Because we got that chat room mojo for Debbie here. Adonis Medina on-card blue parallel autograph. That is numbered 37 of 150. And the Phillies, of course, goes to debut. So congratulations, Debbie. Hope you're still with us because Chat Room Mojo, it's a thing. Andy Ibanez. Well, I'm kind of hoping that I don't pull like 3 more of them because what year was that? Was that in draft or something, or maybe just full on Bowman Chrome where I pulled 3 of Michael Franco, and I feel like I always pull Michael Franco. The numbered to 5 hit, I can't remember anymore. There's a Bowman buyback of Mark Mulder, Brian Mundell, Tetsuya Yamada. So John says, speaking of Bunt, they hosed the game this year. I just sold one of those yesterday. Nice bonus hit. All right, so John, they hosed the game this year, and I assume you're talking about Bunt. Please expand. In what way did they hose the game? Because I don't play Bunt anymore, and I've only seen people kind of tweet things. I've seen them tweet things about the card counts. Oh, I'm sure you weren't complaining about your 12 Michael Franco autographs. Kyle Tucker, Francis Martes. So I asked Debbie which break was it with all the Francos. You know what her response was? The break with all the Francos.
Nice.
Turd.
That's what your answer was.
That would be
What does the cake taste like?
cakey. Jarrell Cotton, Rookie of the Year favorites. Tyler Beatty, David Fletcher. They seriously downgraded the contest prizes this year and limited payouts to like top 100, so basically only the whales will win anything. Luis Ortiz in a purple paper parallel of Nate Smith, numbered 93 of 250. Tyler Stevenson. Well, you know, I suppose that's kind of their way to try to get people to spend more money. Not that I agree with it. Matt says, the Bunt app crashes on me when I try to go to the store or news tabs. Makes it hard to get or trade cards. Oh, Debbie believes it was Chrome, smartass. I believe you are correct, sir.
Debbie, I just said to her, picture that the rainbow cake and she's perfect for a coming out party. It does. It's like 10-year-old girl or a coming out party.
Yeah, well, make sure to tell my husband.
Yeah.
Clint Frazier, Alex Bregman, Rookie of the Year favorites. Dustin May.
Oh. Genius, Debbie. Genius.
Bowman buyback of Robbie Morrison. Yoshitomo Susugo. Victor Robles. That and the scoring function has been sped up to the point where you can't follow along and play like it has been for 4 years. Bo Bichetti. Jason Groom. Bowman Scouts Top 100. TJ Friedel. You know, I liked the that part of the app. I thought that was kind of fun. But then you're also having to dedicate so much time throughout every single day to follow the games if you really wanted to do it correctly and do it well. Wow, those Chromes really shine this year. I didn't get the contest at all. No chance to win anything more than a consolation prize. Jaime Schultz. Jake Bowers. Adonis Medina, Kevin Newman, and final pack of box number 5. There are a lot of rookie favorites. Yeah, they are. Manny Margot, Kyle Funkhauser, Carlos Correa, 1951 reproduction, Luis Almanzar, almost back-to-back. Well, the reason why that I've been sticking to standard hobby as opposed to the jumbo is for this. Yes, in jumbo you do get twice as many hits. However, I have found, and other people have kind of agreed with this assessment, that the standard hobby, that even though there are fewer autographs, the quality of hits that tend, not always, but tend to come out of the standard hobby is higher than the jumbo. Especially with the parallels, the paper parallels, autograph parallels, and so on and so forth. Now, that doesn't mean that that's always going to happen, but that's why I've been sticking with it. And frankly, it's a little bit cheaper too. What is so funny?
I made a coming out cake for a 10-year-old girl. Accidentally.
Well,
And I'm going to put not that there's...
at least it's not a... Well, it's not a coming out cake for a 10-year-old boy. I don't think your parents would be ready for that, would they? Not at 10.
What does the boy thing have to do with anything?
Well, because it's for a girl. That looks like a girl cake to me.
See, now you're doing that thing again. That drives me nuts.
So then what is your problem with it?
Because it literally is for a girl.
That's what I mean. So
It is like I made the perfect rainbow flake frosting without even trying. Like the tones and the hues totally, it's wow.
what was it for?
Well, she didn't request
Oh.
the rainbow part. She requested turquoise and cats. I got those down, but I
Well,
thought,
there you go.
hey, unicorn poop, whatever.
Gotcha. Well, that is the trend these days. All right, beer number 2. I've moved on to the real stuff. In the past, I had a good variety of contests where you actually had a legitimate shot at winning nice cards. Open a box of last year's Bowman Chrome. Had 3 autos and a red parallel in it. Plus, you get a lot more color in hobby as opposed to jumbo. See, then that's kind of why I would prefer to do the standard. Again, This is not about me. It's about you guys. If you'd rather I do the jumbo next time, I'm happy to do that. But until someone says something.
No, more jumbo. There, I said something.
Well, you're not here anyway, so. But you will be later.
Maybe I might come back.
You might be hungry later.
I can drive you places.
Mm-hmm. After this box, we will be officially halfway through, which gives me good hope that this will not take 4 hours like I initially had assumed. Which is probably a relief to all you guys. All right. I haven't really played a contest this season, so still talking about bunk there. So now what would you guys do? Now just remember that Topps is trying to make money here. And yes, I do sound like I'm defending them. I'm just being rational as far as what they're doing. Eric Fetty, Mickey Moniak, 100, Chance Adams. It appears to me that they're trying to make as much money as they possibly can. And it sounds to me they're willing to sacrifice the lower end customers, I guess, the ones who aren't really spending that much money, in order to try to chase, as you would call them, more whales. Now, if you were working for the Topps Bunt program, what would you do differently to improve the product, in your view anyway? So this is a Rafael Devers. I like those cards. I really do. Ariel Gerardo, Gavin Lux. Of course, when I do my gut reaction video on Bowman Chrome, I'll probably change my mind and say that I hate it. So. Rookie Davis. J.P. Crawford. And yes, I did have to turn it around to see who that was. Cal Quantrill. Nice boxes. Ah. Tyler Alexander. Talent Pipeline, Baltimore Orioles. Omar Reyes. We also have to figure out the next ladies' night. Oh, you sounded so excited about that.
Well, I'd rather just sort. I'm not good. I take so much time.
Yeah, but you want to do the museum break because you like pulling all the hits.
All right, I'll do something that takes like
2 minutes.
No time for you anyways. Then I wouldn't feel so bad, but I can't go that fast.
Juan Hillman. Cody Bellinger. Now, John says he loves the longer breaks.
Not like LQ long though.
John says he's a VIP, and he's sure Gary is too, so they do spend money. Gary says he's quote-unquote working. Francisco Rios, Matt Face. John says the level of return for what we're spending is severely lacking. That's the thing. The contests were great in years past. It wasn't broken. And that's in the view of a VIP, not a freebie customer. Nate Smith. Now we've got our 70th red. Wilkerman Garcia for the Yankees. These are also not numbered. But if I remember correctly, these are pretty tough to pull. I did pull a 70th red out of the blaster yesterday, though, too. So Jahmai Jones. Sean Newcomb. Austin Voth. Kyle Freeland. Now, John, you're not in a car driving and watching this again, are you? I think that was you. Colby Allard, rookies, favorites of the year. Yohan Moncada with the White Sox in this one. DJ Stewart. Travis Demerit. Talent Pipeline Rockies. Franklin Barreto. Well, that's it. I was a spender, and they haven't gotten a nickel from me this season. I am not. I'm at home. Good. I'm glad you're at home. They have enough of a format that they can offer a wider variety of contests to draw more players in, but they seem to be having more back-end issues with servers. Yeah. Michael Kopech. Josh Hader. Michael Kopech again. Dominic Smith. Mark Zagunis. See, now to me, that's a symptom of trying to do too much for too many people. I mean, I don't really know what's going on behind the scenes. Obviously, I don't work for Topps or the Bunt team or anything like that. But all right, I'm going to make a bold prediction again. I believe the autograph in this box is going to come out of this stack of cards. The highlight this year has been the new age performers. Those were sweet. For me, I would like to see the physical Bunt product more interactive in some way with the Bunt app. And I don't just mean with code cards. I mean that you should be able to use it kind of like Snapchat, where there is a QR code or a snap code or something on the back of the card. All of our CD trading cards, which does that. But do that within the app and have that interact in some way. Like certain physical cards can only be unlocked in the app if you scan them. Something like that. Server crashes weren't so fun, but the chaos trying to pull the inserts was great. Mike Soroka. Yeah, hey, I was right. This is a Giants autograph. Jalen Miller, this is a purple parallel. And the Giants belongs to Ross. Ross usually has the Giants. I think Ross has been due, and Ross isn't even in the chat room. Oh, well, I'm glad Ross got something, even though the chat room mojo was working overtime for Ross. Number 200 of 250 for Ross. Congrats, Ross. Tyler J. Well, LQ's about to head out with her cakes, and she will be gone for the rest of the break. Carlos Guillen, Bowman buyback. Another name I haven't heard in a while. Kevin Matan, Willie Calhoun. I plan on coasting, hoping for a change in the second half, or at least the postseason. Maybe if Bunt Physical is good. J.D. Davis. Gleyber Torres. Braxton Garrett. Alex Kirilloff. Austin Meadows. Orlando Arcia, rookie card, rookie favorites, or rookie of the year favorites. I'll get that right. I will. Mickey Moniak. Or Moniak. Gary says they did have several physical cards that had codes to redeem last year, but it's understanding that will be significantly more in physical in 17.
All right. Love you. I'll see you later.
Love you too. Good luck.
Thank you.
Orange Shimmer Chrome of Brendan Rodgers for the the Rockies. Numbered 1 of 25. Hey, we've got an eBay 1 of 1 right here. Cool little hit. Orange Shimmer for the Rockies. Aramis Garcia. Phil Bickford. Hunter Renfroe, Rookie of the Year favorites. See, I got it right that time. Anderson Espinoza. Bowman buyback of Lloyd McClendon. Harrison Bader. Luis Urias. I think Bunt Physical is at least looking like it's going to be decent, especially for a low-end product. Kind of like opening day is decent for a low-end product. You really shouldn't expect anything huge out of it. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Aaron Judge, Aaron Judge, Bowman Scouts Top 100. Chris Shaw. But, I mean, it should be a good low-end product, something that's accessible for kids, because the Bunt app should also be catering to the kids and not just, adults who are spending a ton of money. There should be a portion of that app that's all about that, too. Mauricio Dubon. Lazarito Armenteros. 2 more packs and we are halfway home. Looks like a Rockies case so far, says John. See you. Good luck. Be safe. Ryan Mountcastle. That looks like a refractor from here. Brian Anderson. Final pack of box number 6. Bob Feller, cool. Brendan Rodgers and Daz Cameron. All right, well, since we're halfway done, I suppose we should do a quick little hits recap. Well, autograph recap. I didn't pull out the low numbered parallels. We did pull a red 1 of 5. Ouch. That was my funny bone. All right, so far we have pulled this purple refractor of Jalen Miller, blue refractor of Adonis Medina for the Phillies, a Ronald Acuna first Bowman for the Braves, a Luis Almanzar first Bowman for the Padres. Hunter Renfroe rookie auto, Bowman Chrome, also for the Padres. And then a Lourdes Gurriel Jr. first Bowman for the Blue Jays. All right, folks, what do you think of this case so far? I'm digging it, but I really feel like we can do better. I feel like we can do better with the back half of this case. Excuse me while I chew my M&Ms here. For the record, Blue Moon is not a very good pair with dark chocolate peanut M&Ms. No, it is not. Gary says Bunt Physical is cool because of all the retired players. Great for the younger guys to see them and have cards of them. Oh, Debbie. Are you so jealous that you don't get to have that coming out cake for a 10-year-old girl? Variety of color hits have been weak. It's been nice so far. Well, John, I don't think the hits have been necessarily weak, but I still think we could do better. And I think we will do better. I think that I am due for a superfractor. Doesn't mean I'm going to get one, but I'm due. And of course, if I do pull one, who's it going to go to? Jarlin Garcia, talent pipeline for the Tigers. Antonio Senzatella. See, now it's too quiet in here without LQ here. Deb, I should just call you and put you on speakerphone so that you can give me crap. Because that's what I'm used to. Tristan McKenzie. Willie Ademis. Renfroe was a nice pull. The rookie autos are tough. Yu Cheng. Anderson Espinoza. Wilkerman Garcia. Tyler Glasnow, Rookie of the Year favorites. Harrison Bader. Cool. Chase Utley, Phillies, Bowman buyback. It's an okay shape. It's not the best looking. I'm sure Debbie has a better copy of this card, but not one stamped with the old 7DB on it. Luis Urias, Chris Shaw. Phil Bickford, J.P. Crawford, Bowman's Scouts Top 100, Lazarito Armenteros, Paul DeJong, Bowman buyback of Luis Lopez. This looks like a bronze stamp. Thomas Sapuki. And a blue 70th anniversary parallel chrome of Kyle Freeland for the Rockies. So yeah, again with the Rockies. Non-numbered. And we should check and see if there's a numbering on here for these. Oh my goodness. I don't know if I'm going to find it on here. Well, I don't see... Yeah. Doesn't look like there's any more information on I suppose if I were to look at the wrappers on the odds of pulling that, I could figure it out. Dakota Chalmers. Ahmed Rosario. Nick Solak. Oscar De La Cruz. Jason Groom, Bowman Scouts Top 100. Dylan Cease. Ivan Rodriguez. I was watching a Twins game the other night, and I thought it was so strange that they had Ivan Rodriguez up in the Twins broadcasting booth with Dick Bramer and Bert Blylev, and it was so weird hearing him during a half inning of a Twins baseball game. Now, I know that they were playing the Rangers, but it was just weird. Tyler O'Neill, Donnie DeWeese. And I know teams do that from time to time. Doesn't make it any less strange. At least not for me. Alfredo Rodriguez looks like a is it? No, that's not a refractor. Thought it was for a second. Ah, that's the refractor. It's Chris Bryant again. Pulled a few of those so far. Joe Jimenez. Now, who thinks that the autograph is going to come out of this pack? Now, in the past few boxes, I think it's even come out of the top pack. I think our autograph is going to come out of this pack. Get in there nice and tight here. Dansby Swanson, that would have been a nice autograph if that was the case. All right, this could be the autograph, if I'm correct, and it's not. Sandy Alcantara, maybe this is it, and it's not. Sam Coonrod, so I was incorrect. Hey, I love to be wrong. That's why I'm so good at it. Nick Birdie for the Twins. Andrew Benintendi, Rookie of the Year favorites. Rhys Hoskins. Bowman is notorious that way. By predictability in their pack out. Jason Groom. Talent pipeline for the Blue Jays. Cabrian Hayes. Bowman Scout Top 100 of Mickey Moniak. Adrian Morjon. Walker Buehler. Chase Velat. Blake Rutherford. Ronald Acuna. And an autograph printing plate. My favorite. Joe Jimenez for the Tigers. I love printing plates. This one is a little bit bent up, but that happens with plates sometimes, especially when they're cutting them. Boy, do I love printing plates. And boy, do I love when they're autographed. Oh, my goodness. So this is obviously a 1 of 1. Hopefully that doesn't mean we won't get a superfractor, because this is a 1 of 1. This is probably the 1 of 1 of the case. And the Tigers goes to Alex T. So Alex, you've got 2 hits in this break, and you so far have the monster 1 of 1. The Joe Jimenez cyan printing plate autographed. Fan-freaking-tastic. Congratulations, Alex. Wow. My hope is that that is a bonus and we still have more coming. But even if not, dang. Absolutely awesome. Absolutely awesome. Bo Burrows. Wow, that is awesome. Nice. Have I mentioned how much I love printing plates? Have I mentioned how much I really love autographed printing plates? That is up my freaking alley. For those of you who don't know, I went to school for graphic design and print, and I am all about that. I am all about that. Sean Reed Foley. Josh Morgan. And yeah, don't worry, Alex. I definitely gonna stick that in a 1-touch for you. Plates are usually bonus hits, but I don't know if autograph plates are considered a bonus hit. Now, here we go with an upside down pack again. Now, last time it didn't mean anything. Alex Reyes, Rookie of the Year favorites. Luis Gohara, Takahiro Norimoto. So the upside down pack didn't mean anything. Again. Conforto just hit another home run. He seems to be timing them based on hits in this. That's funny. Wilmer Becerra. Chance Cisco. Well, when I do my gut reaction video, I'm pretty sure that Joe Jimenez autograph printing plate is going to get a nice big fat plus. Tomoyuki Sugano, Harold Ramirez. Dylan Cousins, Duke Snyder, 51. AJ Puckett. Final pack. Tony, what are the Brewers autos in Bowman this year anyway? Roniel Rautis, Nick Neidert, and that does it. So yeah, that was the hit of this box. I don't believe that was going to be a bonus. So that was, if it were just a standard printing plate, that would be a bonus. But since this was an autograph, that was one of the advertised hits. So congratulations, Alex. That is more than likely going to be the big one from this case. More than likely. I will be happy to be wrong. All right. Get another swig here. Bonus as far as case hits. Well, yeah. But if it were a bonus as far as a case hit goes, then there would have been another hit in that box, and there wasn't. That was the only one, so. All right. Now, I usually ask this question every break, and I haven't done it yet, so I might as well ask it now. Who am I going to pull? We've got this box and 4 others left, so we still have a little bit to go. Who are you expecting me to pull? Who do you think I will pull? What cards do you really think I'm going to pull? And also, who do you want me to pull? What are you looking for? Nick Birdie. Hey, we've got our hit right away in the first pack here, and it's for the Mets. Luis Caprio probably. Luis Caprio, and that's wrong too. It's Carpio. Let's try that again. Here's our first hit of this box. I got that wrong again too. Here's our hit from this box already in the first pack. It's Luis Carpio for the Mets. This is non-numbered. It's a standard base chrome on-card autograph. And I'm going to guess it's for Matt because you know what? It's that chat room mojo. It is for Matt. Congratulations, Matt. You are here. You get an auto. Well, Matt wanted a Thomas Zapuki gold refractor auto, but instead gets a Luis Carpio, standard base chrome. Don't be greedy. John said he had the right city because he was feeling it would be a Yankees hit, probably Aaron Judge. I already pulled an Aaron Judge in the last break. That was a redemption auto out of Heritage for Suze, actually. And Nationals just got a home run as I pulled that hit, so that is really weird. Nick Neidert. So congratulations, Matt, on your Luis Carpio. Eddie Murray. Now, was that stamping on the original card? I don't seem to remember that. And that's I think it was on the original Bowman card. Maybe that's a Silver Slugger designation. I don't remember those. I didn't collect Bowman back then, so. But in any case, it's an Eddie Murray Bowman buyback. Looks like bronze. Sandy Alcantara, Sam Coonrod. Alex wouldn't mind an auto of Vladdy's son. Now, you've already got 2 hits. You want more? Now, you might end up with more. We'll see. Jason Groom. We've got a yellow paper parallel of Thomas Zapuki. Or is this gold? So, you're close. You're close. It's not a refractor and it's not an auto, but it's in the ballpark, at least. It's number 21 of 50. One auto down, 4 to go. They did strange things like that in 91. So, yeah, okay, that must have been just their deal. Reese Hoskins. As far as requests, I want an Ian Happ auto, but I'd settle for Gleyber Torres. I'm sure you would. I have seen so many Gleyber Torres autographs on Twitter. Sam Coonrod, Refractor. Brian Hayes. By the way, is the team chart coming through on the stream, or is that just showing up for me? Chase Velat, Alex Reyes, Rookie of the Year favorites. Adrian Morjan. Ronald Acuna. Bowman Scout Top 100, Nick Gordon. I believe this could be a parallel. I don't remember seeing. And it is. It's numbered 11 of 25. This is for Michael, who was in the chat room. So a little bit of chat room mojo. Not an autograph, but still very low numbered insert. So that's nice. Andrew Suarez, Jack Flaherty, oh, it does show. Okay, more John. That's one thing my wife never asks for, but bum. Well, one is probably all she could handle anyway, right? You're enough. Anthony Rizzo. Ryan Mountcastle, Nolan Jones. Bump into the camera. Wilmer Becerra, Andrew Benintendi, Rookie of the Year favorites. Patrick Weigel. Dylan Cousins, Talent Pipeline, Angels. Chance Cisco. Jack Flaherty, Bowman Scout, Top 100. Tomoyuki Sugano, World Baseball Classic. Harold Ramirez. And an upside-down Ricky Davis for some reason. Does that mean the pack next to it is going to be all upside down? Nope. Roniel Raudes in a purple paper parallel of Yoan Moncada for the White Sox. Numbered 16 of 250. AJ Puckett. Well, I was going to say the autographs in this stack, but I already know that that's not the case. Because we already got that Luis Carpio. Now I'm going to say that now that I know how to say it. And I'm not going to stop saying Luis Carpio. Paul DeJong. Franklin Colome. Probably saying that wrong. Blake Rutherford. Alex Bregman. I pulled this card in our blaster last night. Bo Burrows, Thomas Sapuki. Is it Sapuki or Sapuki? I'm going to say Sapuki until somebody tells me otherwise. And even then, I probably won't believe them. Ahmed Rosario. Looks like George Springer to me. I could be wrong. It's Alex Bregman, so I was wrong. Apparently, I don't know what George Springer looks like. I am an idiot. Hear that? I'm an idiot. Dakota Chalmers. So that's like saying Kent Herbeck looks like Joe Mauer. Sean Reed Foley. Talent Pipeline for the Diamondbacks. Nick Solak. Like the black round hockey thing. Sapucky. So many different things rhyme with puck. Luis Gohara. Takahiro Norimoto. Like luck. And truck. And buck. And tuck. And muck. Oscar De La Cruz. Josh Morgan. Alex Spees. Josh Bell, Rookie of the Year favorites. Abraham Gutierrez. Trying to keep it... Well. I mean, it's just the chat room. It's not like the chat room is filtered. And I won't necessarily repeat everything you guys are saying. Christian Yelich, Bowman buyback. Cole Stewart, Eloy Jimenez. Francisco Mejia. Leote Taveras, Bowman Scouts Top 100. Josh Stalmont. Garrett Whitley. Fernando Romero for the Twins. And I just keep bumping into that camera. Ronald Guzman, Matt Manning. Final pack of box number 8. Angel Perdomo, J.P. Crawford. Hey, it said it on the front this time, so I didn't have to look on the back. Justice Sheffield. That does it for box number 8. Hey, well, look at that. We are 2/3 of the way through and only just a touch over 2 hours into it. We are making pretty good time. All right, everybody. Now, my other question, well, one of my other questions is what products are you looking forward to most in 2017? I know people are usually looking forward to Bowman. Bowman is one of the more popular products just because of all the prospects. They're going to be their first cards. Allen and Ginter is always usually popular. What else, though? What else are you guys looking forward to? Sorry if you can hear me chewing. I know it's kind of gross. John's looking forward to Museum and Ginter. Yeah, Museum's always a good one. Ginter's always fun. Ginter's always an interesting one to sort. Always an interesting one to price, too. But, well, the way that I price it anyway. Phil Bickford. Anderson Espinosa. Museum, Allen Ginter, Bunt Physical, not in any order. Orlando Arcia. Harrison Bader, Luis Urias. Boxes, Matt says Heritage High, Bowman Chrome for singles, Museum, Tier 1 for Tebow, Pro Debut, and Heritage Minor League. Matt, you might want to get in touch with Debbie. Did you know that I pulled a Tebow dual patch out of our box of Diamond Kings? And I don't believe she wants it. Vlad Guerrero Jr., Aaron Judge, Rookie of the Year favorites. Chris Shaw. I could be wrong. Maybe she does want to keep it. Also, Star Wars 40th Anniversary set. I don't think we'll be breaking that. We're just going to keep it strictly baseball for now until, there's a demand for other things. Mauricio Dubon. Talent pipeline for the Dodgers. Lazarito Armenteros. Bowman Scouts Top 100, Trent Clark. Brian Anderson. Brendan Rodgers. I did ask. You are correct. Looks like some sick stuff in that Star Wars, John, says Gary. Nate Smith. Daz Cameron. John says it looks glorious. Glorious. Yu Ching Chang. Antonio Senzatella. Saw it. I'll take it if it saves it from the trash. It's only player worn, though. Not a big priority for me. Yeah, it is player worn. But it is numbered very low. So there's that. Franklin Barreto, 70th anniversary blue parallel. Non-numbered. Just going to use for trade bait or eBay. Well, there we go. I tried. Tristan McKenzie. Can't trust me to be a middleman. Of course, I still have it with me, which is, doesn't help you, Debbie, until you get it in your possession. Wilkerman Garcia, that Whitey Ford card again. Willie Ademis. Jarlin Garcia, Sean Reed Foley, Bowman Scouts Top 100, Joe Jimenez. Is it Jimenez or Jimenez? I'm sure I've been saying that wrong. I'm obsessed with me being wrong with all these names. Alfredo Rodriguez, Tyler Glasnow, Rookie of the Year favorites. Dylan Cease. Can't offer what other people will pay. Picked up the base version. That'll do for me until he has real memorabilia. Bowman buyback of Johnny Cueto. Tyler O'Neill. Donnie DeWeese. All right, what do you think? Is the autograph going to be right there? There's a damn good chance. Mike Soroka, Rymel Tapia, Bowman Scout, Top 100. Tyler J. And the autograph was not there. Jimenez. Okay, so I've been saying Jimenez, and it's Jimenez. Greg Maddux. Kevin Maitan. Or Maitan. Willie Calhoun. J.D. Davis. I bet that's Warren Spahn. It is. Gleyber Torres. Or Gleiber. I'm sure I'm saying that wrong. Braxton Garrett. Talent pipeline for the Mets. Alex Kirilloff. Mickey Moniak. Aramis Garcia. Get over there. Austin Meadows and a 70th red paper parallel of Ahmed Rosario. Not numbered for the Mets. Chance Adams. All right, so the predictability and where the autograph is going to be has waned a little bit. But since we haven't pulled it yet, it is definitely going to be in this stack. Colby Allard, and I was correct. And the autograph is behind Colby Allard. I can see the little streak right there of blue. And it is Sandy Alcantara for the Cardinals. The Cardinals. Why did I say it like that? The Cardinals. Nice first Bowman refractor. And the Cardinals, I bet it's going to be Nick. And it is. Congratulations, Nick, on the Sandy Alcantara Cardinals Bowman first chrome refractor autograph. Numbered 378 of 499. Congratulations, Nick. Jemai Jones. Bowman buyback of Mark Grace seems to be the bronze, because it certainly isn't green or red. Austin Voth, Kyle Freeland. Travis Demerit, DJ Stewart. Dominic Smith, Franklin Barreto. Yulieski Guriel, Rookie of the Year favorites. Josh Hader, Michael Kopech. And final pack of box number 9. Looks like we've got a gold shimmer. We do, of Grant Holmes for the A's. Gold shimmer chrome refractor, numbered 21 of 50. Mark Zagunis. Cool. Pretty decent box there. You know, as I was doing this, I was just thinking to myself, you know what I kind of miss? Are those Blue Wave and Black Wave hot boxes. Where there would be a pack full of nothing but blue waves or black waves or whatever it ended up being. Well, I'm kind of feeling like we are still due for some more color. I don't think we really pulled that much in the way of color autos. I think we just got that one purple. And again, before I forget, I do, of course, want to thank once again Blowout Cards for this excellent discount on this case of 2017 Bowman. And this their 69th anniversary. 69. Yeah, it's not their 70th. It's Topps math. By Topps math, I am already 40. I am not 40. So, yeah. Also, a shout out to Sports Card Forum for letting me drop this video on their forum. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. Also, thanks to Hero Habit for allowing me to host some of my videos on their hubs there as well. Let's dig in to box number 10. Not a fan of the shimmers. Waves were better, except for that year when they massively overdid it. Yeah, you know what? I do like the waves a little better. What I would like even more is a superfractor, which I am due for. But since I pulled that plate auto, I don't think I'm going to get it. But we still have Bowman Chrome and Bowman Draft later in the year, so there's still plenty of opportunity to finally get that superfractor that I've been wanting. and that I think I'm due for. So there's still hope. We're not done with this case yet. There's still hope. Don't give up on me just yet. Okie dokie. Angel Perdomo, Dansby Swanson, Justice Sheffield. These stacks of cards that are all unsorted, they're kind of they're frightening me at the moment, because usually LQ's here sorting all these, and she would at least have one of these stacks done, if not like 3 of them. So Andrew Suarez, looks like we've got a red 70th parallel. Rookie Davis, non-numbered, of course. Jack Flaherty. So I'm pulling a few more of the red 70s than I thought I was going to. I bought a Superfractor once. It did not work out well. I'm not giving up in this case. There's a gold auto in there. Okay, Matt, I'm going to need a little bit more to that story. Matt says he bought a Superfractor once and it did not work out well. So what happened? What's the story, sir? Rafael Devers. Thomas Zapucki. Dakota Chalmers. Gary says, everyone think super. Yeah, think super, and then, give me that positive energy. Give me some of that chat room mojo. Even though I'm not technically chatting. I am technically in the room, even though I'm not. Takahiro Narimoto. Josh Morgan. Sean Reed Foley. Dylan Cease. Well, you guys don't want to help. There we go. Jeez. Oscar De La Cruz. Alex Bregman, Rookie of the Year favorite. Tyler O'Neill. Player didn't make it past low A. Has an active suspension of some sort. And this was 5 years ago. Yeesh. My first 1-of-1 purchase was when Upper Deck was still doing cards with an active MLB license and MLBPA license. And it was, of course, a Twins card. Brian Harvey, bronze stamped. Sandy Alcantara, Sam Coonrod. So this card had an autograph, had a button, had a patch, had a logo, some other stuff in it, and it was a 1-of-1. And it cost me $100, which it's a bit of money for one card. And back then, it was a lot of money for me because I had just gotten back into collecting. I wasn't, I hadn't really understood how the hobby had changed since the mid-'90s when I had originally collected. I had collected it from the mid-'80s to the mid-'90s, and I stopped until the mid, as they say, noughties. I think about 2007 or 8 is when I got back into it. Nick Birdie. Reese Hoskins. And the 1-of-1 was of a Twins pitcher, naturally. And this Twins pitcher, the day before I jumped on purchasing this 1-of-1, had pitched a perfect game up to the final out against the Royals. And I thought to myself, if this guy is pitching this well enough to nearly pitch a perfect game, what is it going to hurt me to throw $100 down on this 1-of-1? Let me buy this thing, and I'll know that I have a unique piece with his autograph and nice chunks of his jersey in it. Jason Groom. Cabrian Hayes. And it wasn't so that I could sell it later at a higher price. It was just, I thought $100 was a good deal at that time for what was going on. Well, this player was not Johan Santana. This player was not Francisco Liriano. It was not Joe Nathan, obviously, because he would not throw a perfect game. It was Scott Baker. Now, sit there for a minute and try to think of who the hell Scott Baker is. Orlando Arcia, Rookie of the Year favorites. Adrian Morjan, Walker Buehler. Now that you've had a minute to figure out who Scott Baker is, well, therein lies the problem. Who the hell is Scott Baker? Scott Baker didn't pan out to be anything. Scott Baker didn't do anything. Yes, John, I got boofed. Scott Baker's career, that was the highlight basically of his career. It basically went downhill from that game. That game, it got worse from there. And that was the dumbest decision I ever made. Chase Velat. Looks like a yellow parallel, I think. Yeah, it is a yellow parallel of Evan Longoria, numbered 31 of 50. Blake Rutherford. Scott Baker, I don't know where he is anymore. Last I heard he was with the Cubs, and this was a few years ago. I don't even know if he's still playing anymore. But I still have that card. I have it proudly displayed in my cardboard sanctuary among my other notable Twins hits. Can't really remember where I have him nestled, but he's in a one-touch. And it will be a daily reminder of just how volatile the sport is and how volatile the hobby also is. Ronald Acuna, Bowman Scouts Top 100 of Trent Clark, Bo Burrows. Hilariously, Arcia is not eligible to be Rookie of the Year. I keep getting him confused with the former Twin Orlando. No, I'm sorry. See, I did it again. Oswaldo Arcia, not Orlando. And I don't think they're related. Are Orlando and Oswaldo Arcia related? I don't think they are. Sean Newcomb, Ryan Mountcastle, Nolan Jones. Now, the other thing that I should have considered was that Baker near perfect game was against the Royals, who at the time were the worst team in the AL Central, one of the worst teams in all of major leagues. Wilmer Becerra, Yohan Moncada, Rookie of the Year favorites. Patrick Weigel. Oh, they are brothers. Okay. Well, then my confusion is justified then. Dylan Cousins, talent pipeline of the Cardinals. Chance Cisco. Now, Alex says that Scott Baker is currently in the Dodgers AAA system. Well, see, there you go. I mean, to me, AAA should be for guys who are training to come up to the minor leagues, not for guys who are working their way down from the major leagues. But at least he's getting work and he's pitching for somebody. Bowman Scouts Top 100 of Hunter Dozier, no relation to Brian Dozier. Tomoyuki Sugano, Harold Ramirez. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if I pulled a redemption out of this case. I was just thinking that just now. Willie Calhoun. That's a refractor if I've ever seen one. AJ Puckett. Roniel Rodas. Ooh, there is some color for the Yankees. John, well, you kind of got your wish. Not really, but kind of. This is a Chance Adams Orange Bowman Chrome Refractor Auto. That's at Chat Room Mojo. Now, what have I been telling everybody? Chat Room Mojo is a thing. It really, honestly is. I'm not joking about it. This is numbered 17 of 25, my man, my good sir. And just to make sure this is actually John, there you are. Congratulations, John. This is yours, buddy. Finally getting some good color in here. You said gold, it was close. And we did get that, well, we kind of got a different variation of what you asked for before, so we're getting there. Nick Neidhart. Yeah, because golds are numbered to 50, are they not? And this orange is numbered to 25. I think golds are 50s. Well, I'm still holding out for that super. I'm still holding out for the super. It's going to happen. And if it's not in this case, we've got another upside down pack. If it's not this case, it'll come this year at some point. Paul DeJong. J.P. Crawford. Nick Solak. Luis Gohara. And this one is, I'm going to swear right now, okay? Cover your ears. This card is fucked up. What the hell happened to this card? You see that? That is bent. Again, I'm going to swear. That is bent to shit. Gary, I apologize. So I know you've got the Braves. You see that crease, that bend in there? I don't know what the hell happened there. But this Luis Gohara is messed up. Yipes. Yikes. Sorry about that. Wow. Joe Jimenez is behind that. Yeesh. I'm hoping that's the last of those that we see. I was actually just thinking, not even kidding you, before I even opened that pack, I was thinking, wow, this has been a really clean cut set. I haven't seen any damage to anything. And typically I'll run into something. Another upside down pack here, so let's hope that this is a clean cut case or pack. Ahmed Rosario, so far so good. Talent pipeline for the Royals. Again, my apologies, pardon my French. I don't like to swear on these things, but that kind of made me angry. Paul DeJong, Carson Fulmer, Rookie of the Year favorites, Dakota Chalmers. Very tightly sealed pack here. Hoping there's an extra card. There usually isn't, but I always hope. Edgar Renteria. This is probably the extra card. Bowman buyback. Nick Solak, Luis Gohara. So here's a replacement for your bent up card. Garrett Whitley. Fernando Romero. One more pack, and then we're done with box number 10. And we've got 2 to go. I bet we're going to end this whole thing before 4:30 Central. Ronald Guzman, Matt Manning. And that does it for box number 10. So a very nice colored auto out of that one. Yeah, at least it wasn't one of the hits. I don't know that I've run into that yet. You know, actually, I take that back. I did run into that one. It was a personal box I did. I didn't. It was before I started doing videos. This was back when I first got into it. I think I had purchased a pack from an LCS, and I ended up with a. It was a jersey card, I think. I seem to remember that there was a big crease in it, and I don't remember what I did with it. I don't think I kept it. I think I just gave it to somebody who asked for it. Does not always happen, but it does happen. So, all right, so we're going to quickly take a look at, again, I want to thank Hero Habit. If you're looking for a good sortable checklist, seriously, I'm telling you, go to herohabit.com, go to their go to their trading card hub and look for 2017 Bowman. And they've got it all completely broken down, not just by what you can expect to pull for parallels and things like that, but I mean, check this out. You can go in here, you can change how many entries you can show, all that good stuff here. But you can also completely play around with what set you want to look at, card numbers, things like that. I mean, you can, seriously, this is all completely sortable. And it's not just the Bowman cards either. It's every set that they have worked on to this point in the website. I mean, that's the whole point of the Hero Habit Trading Cards Hub. You can print it out. You can save it as a PDF file. I mean, it's pretty awesome. So that's my big plug of the day. My other big plug is I did this last time. I'm going to try this again and see if it works. This is an ad that I did for Varsity Trading Cards. I'm trying to get it spread around. And it's only 15 seconds long. So please check out this ad that we did for Varsity Trading Cards with narration by Literal Quirk.
At varsitytradingcards.com, it's easy for high school teams to create their own trading cards. Your coach sets up an account and invites players. Then you design your card. You can do all of this from your phone, too. It's easy. varsitytradingcards.com.
All right, well, thanks for... last time I tried doing that, it was really choppy. I don't know. It was probably choppy again, but... Anyhow. Box number 11. Zach just logged in. Any AJ Puckett autos? No, not yet. But I will show you what we have pulled, Zach, since you just got here. Gary says it's okay. I usually grab the crushed blasters at Target. John says I still have a Conseco Mini Auto 25 that got crimped. Ooh, that sucks. I mean, it doesn't suck that it's a Conseco auto, but it sucks that it's crimped. Goodness. Yeah, I know, spammer. Shut up. So we got this orange Chance Adams auto, Sandy Alcantara, Luis Carpio, auto printing plate of Joe Jimenez, purple auto of Jalen Miller, blue auto of Adonis Medina. Kind of stick in here. Ronald Acuna, Luis Almanzar, Hunter Renfroe rookie, and Lourdes Gurriel. And we've got at least 2 more hits to pull. Still feel like we're due for a super. I still feel like we are. Thank you, Gary, for the compliment. I appreciate that. All right, box number 11. Thanks for joining us, Zach. We have a thing here called Chat Room Mojo. So I'm really hoping that one of these last 2 boxes, since now that you're here in the chat room, does right by you. Okay, first pack of the second to last box. Got Francisco Mejia. Got an orange paper parallel of Corey Seager. These are numbered to 25, 15 of 25 for this one. So that's a nice little paper hit. Abraham Gutierrez. Jorge Mateo, Cole Stewart, Eloy Jimenez. I just noticed I've been saying his name Jimenez and the other guy Jimenez, and I think both last names are spelled exactly the same. Garrett Whitley, Yohan Moncada, Rookie of the Year favorites. Josh Stalmont. Woo. Angel Perdomo. Talent pipeline for the Astros. Fernando Romero for the Twins. Yeah, that ad... actually composed the background music on GarageBand, and I was actually surprised that those actually sounded like real instruments. So. I'm surprised no Dodgers hits yet, says Debbie. Usually good for something. The Dodgers are usually good for something, huh? Nick Senzel, Bowman Scout Top 100. Ronald Guzman, Matt Manning. Well, now that Debbie says that, probably going to end up with some insane Dodgers thing that wasn't even on my radar. Andrew Suarez. Looks like we've got a blue. Yep, blue paper parallel of Nick Solak for the Yankees. This is numbered 1 of 150. We've got another eBay 1 of 1. That's 2 eBay 1 of 1s out of this case. Now, there you go. Now, that's... I'm lucky if I pull 1 eBay 1 of 1. Justice Sheffield. Now, at the end of the break here, I'm going to be doing something a little different. And it's more for the crowd that watches the replay. So the people that are here live, you won't be able to interact with what I'm doing until the replay goes up. And you probably won't understand what the hell I'm talking about because it won't make sense. It won't look right. But just hang in there with me. I'm just giving you a fair advance warning on that. Brent Honeywell. Hunter Renfroe, Rookie of the Year favorites. Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Jason Tyner. Wow, that is a name I haven't heard in a long time. He's a former Twin. This is a Mets card for him. Jason Tyner, Bowman buyback. It's a silver stamped parallel. Cody Sedlock. Yang Yung Jong. Sorry about butchering that name there. Jason Tyner. Wow, I wonder what he's up to these days. I think he's one of those guys that never hit a home run in the MLBs. In the MLBs. What is wrong with me? In MLB. In the MLBs. That's something LQ would say. In the MLBs. In the Major League Baseballs. Taylor Ward. Bowman Scout, Top 100. Riley Pint. Dane Dunning. In the MLBs. I really needed LQ here to make fun of me for that. Someone, please, give me some crap for that. I deserve to be made fun of for saying the MLBs. Kristen Stewart, Lucas Urseg. This base set is way too small. Just sorted out there, out 3 full base sets, still 10 short of the base prospect set, and 37 short of the chrome. Tyner had 1 career home run. He did. Well, I bet it was inside the park. I bet you anything that home run was inside the park. There's no way it wasn't inside the park home run. Drew Jackson, Andrew Sopko. That looks like a miscut up top there. I don't know if you can see that too well. Looks a little off. Could be wrong, but that's just what it looks like from here. I like that I can ask the crowd questions here, and it's usually John that's on the ball, getting onto Google or Wikipedia or Baseball Reference and finding out all my answers for me. It's like I have a little chat room assistant here. I love it. Thanks, John. I appreciate that. Alex Spees, Bryce Harper, Grant Holmes. Nick Birdie. Alex Reyes, Bowman Scouts, top 100. Nick Neidert. It was not inside the park. Hit one off Jake Westbrook off the Indians in 2007. Well, who am I thinking of that didn't hit a home run then? Because I would have seen that game because he was with the Twins in 2007, if I'm not mistaken. Daryl Strawberry. Sandy Alcantara, Sam Coonrod. Maybe it was Bartlett I was thinking of. Well, I think Bartlett's hit home runs. Went a whopping 352 feet. Was that in the Metrodome then? I don't think it was that hard to hit home runs in the Metrodome unless you were hitting them over the baggie. That was a little bit harder, but... Jason Groom. This is Yoan Moncada in his Red Sox uniform. Rhys Hoskins. Yeah, he was a Twin at the time, yeah. Mm-hmm. Odubel. Chase Velat, talent pipeline for the A's. Cabrian Hayes. Adrian Morjan, Walker Buehler. Come on, John. Where did he hit that home run? Ronald Acuna, Blake Rutherford. All right, so our autograph is coming out of this stack. And it's got to be something colorful, I'm going to guess. I hope, anyway. Really hope it's a super. Wilmer Becerra. There's a dupe auto, and that is disappointing for me. I hate pulling dupe autos, especially when there's only going to be 12. Congratulations, Alex, on your second Lourdes Gurriel Jr. autograph. Now, is this numbered? It is not numbered. Let's see the first one. The first one is at least a refractor. So it's a non-dupe. It's a dupe without actually being a dupe. But that's something that I don't like. But that's just me. That is just me. But congratulations anyway, Alex. That's your second Lourdes Gurriel Jr. autograph. And I think that is your third hit of the day, too. Jack Flaherty. The game was in Cleveland. Okay. This is a parallel of some sort. It is not numbered. Which to me means this is the gray. It's Robert Selman's. Bowman buyback of Francisco Liriano when he was not a Twin. Ryan Mountcastle and Nolan Jones. It does happen, and it does happen a bit with Bowman because of all the different parallels. That is unfortunate for, I don't know. I guess if it were me, I wouldn't be complaining because it's more hits for me. And is this another gray parallel? Or am I just seeing things just because I'm looking here and that seems to be grayed out? Maybe I'm just seeing things, but I don't think I've noticed that until just now. Josh Stalmont, purple chrome parallel, numbered 228 of 250. I mean, what is your opinion on that, guys? I mean, what do you think of a case where I did do Bowman Chrome that I mentioned earlier a couple years ago? Debbie and I were talking about this. I pulled like 5 Phillies hits, and 3 of them were all Michael Franco. Now, yes, they were all different parallels, so they were dupes, but they were all non-dupes. I am seeing things. Thank you, Matt. Patrick Weigel. So, I mean, what do you think of a case where you end up, you only get 12 hits in the case, and 2 or 3 of them end up being of the exact same guy, even though they're non-dupes, which means it's the same card, just a parallel of the card. Dylan Cousins, Chance Cisco. Orlando Arcia, Rookie of the Year favorites, Tomoyuki Sugano, Harold Ramirez, and there's Tomoyuki Sugano again. Final pack of box number 11. If it's just one dupe per case, that's not a huge deal, says John. Now, what if in the final box I pull another Lourdes Gurriel? There were 2 legit wave dupes. Well, that's true. That's true. There were 2 legit wave dupes. And we're talking about the case where I pulled like 3 or 4 Michael Franco autos out of the same case. Raniel Rautis, AJ Puckett, and that does it for box number 11. Sold the dupes, and got an Ichiro signed ball. Nice. Used to happen to me all the time within a single box for guys worth $1. It's annoying. And therein lies the problem with a product like Bowman is there are just a ton of parallels to chase because this is more a player-driven product than anything else. Because of the prospects and for some small part the rookies as well. Now, if you're a person that's chasing Lourdes Gurriel Jr. autographs, then this has been a good case, especially if this final box ends up being like very low numbered Lord Skiriel autograph, then in which case Alex wins. And congratulations, Alex, and good for Alex. That's great. But for me, as the case break host, I kind of want to spread the hits around to everybody. That's just me. Now, if I'm the collector of Blue Jays or Lord Skiriel, then yes, of course, this is exciting for me. But there's, of course, perspectives are going to be different for, different people. For the people watching the break, participating in the break, buying into the break, running the break, so on and so forth. So just kind of interesting to me to hear what other people think of when this sort of thing does happen. Okay, final box coming up. We've been doing this for 3 hours, and I thought we were going to be here doing this for 4. So we are making excellent time. So thank you very much, everybody, for hanging in there with me. Take my final swig of my beer here. Don't worry, John. It's just Blue Moon. All right. And one final thank you to Blowout Cards for the discount. And another thank you to HeroHabit.com for letting me display their checklist today. And to Sports Card Forum for allowing me to post this video with them. I would try that with Blowout Cards Forum, but I'm pretty sure I would get my ass handed to me. I kind of feel like Blowout Cards Forum is like the YouTube comment section. Not necessarily the YouTube comment section on my videos, I just mean in general. The cappuccino version says, hey, that's what we had the last time, and it was a great pairing with my M&Ms. The regular Blue Moon, not so much. Matt says, I'm trying to get all 5 Mets autos in base and refractor, so any help would be appreciated, but it sucks being on the losing end when there are dupes. See, and that's how I feel. It's exactly how I feel as the break host, because I want to be able to make things as even as possible, but I don't have control over that. I get the case that I get, from Blowout, and, that's what happens. Steven Gonsalves, Willie Ademis, Bowman Scouts Top 100, Brian Mundell, and John, you missed it. I had kind of a lighter drink earlier. I had a Not Your Mom's iced tea, which is a hard iced tea, which I'm sure you would not approve of. But at least I didn't get my what's the one that you like? No, see, I ruined the joke because I couldn't remember it. Noah Syndergaard looking something else. Tetsuya Yamada, Eric Jenkins. Well, normally I would be looking for Baja Blast, but I haven't seen that out yet. So, case has so far been really awful for Brewers, despite the fact that there are tons of them in here. Well, hopefully this is the box where I pull some big Brewers card. Rafael Devers, Phil Rizzuto, or, Rizzuto, if anyone gets that reference. You all should. Francis Martes. Yeah, Pitch Black, that's right. Sweetened iced teas are not allowed in my house. Well, it wasn't sweetened. It was, it was sweetened with alcohol. Kyle Tucker, talent pipeline for the White Sox. Tyler Beatty. Luis Ortiz, David Fletcher, You know, Tony, I the very first box of Topps Finest I ever opened, and it was a personal break, I pulled two, and this is speaking of dupes, out of the same exact box. Two letter patch autos of the same brewer. I can't remember who it was. I don't think it was anybody that panned out to be anything, but it was both cool and very aggravating at the same time. So that was probably the biggest Brewers box I've ever pulled or I've ever had. Kevin Maitan, Bowman Chrome Blue, refractor numbered 13 of 150. Tyler Stevenson. Dakota Chalmers, Francisco Rios, Yoshitomo Tsutsugo. And out of that same box, I pulled a Frank Thomas plate, not autographed or anything, just a straight up plate, and I was able to flip it on eBay for $100. I was actually really, really shocked. Clint Frazier, Chipper Jones. I was hoping I would pull this. I was hoping I would pull this one. Oh my goodness. Victor Robles. Nice. Oh, those old school Bowman cards. Well, really from any set in the 80s and 90s. Bo Bichetti, Dansby Swanson, Rookie of the Year favorites. TJ Friedel. Back in 2009 with Matt Gamble and Angel Salom. Somewhere around there. God, it might have been Angel Salom now that I think about it. Because it was an L for both. And they were both L's. That was the other thing. Both of the letter patches were both L's. Now, one of them was a parallel. And the other one was like a base version. Jaime Schultz. Talent pipeline of the Mariners. Jake Bowers. Bowman Scouts Top 100 of Jorge Mateo. Adonis Medina, Kevin Newman. By the way, it is nice that we live in a day and age that, the photoshopping and airbrushing isn't nearly as apparent as it used to be. I mean, I can still tell, like, this Solak to me looks airbrushed. It's not bad. Evan Longoria. I don't know why I'm announcing these, because I've only been doing the chromes. Kyle Funkhauser. Luis Almanzar. Or Almanzar. There's no extra A at the end, apparently. That sounds like 2009 Finest for sure. It may have been 09 Finest. I might still have those cards, or at least one of them. Looks like we've got an orange shimmer back here. First, we've got Kyle Lewis, and we do have an orange shimmer autograph is our final hit of the box that I am aware of. This is for the Red Sox. This is Josh Okimi. This is number 20 of 25. So we do have a good assortment of color. And the Red Sox goes to Ross, and I believe this is Ross's second hit of the case. So it sounds like a lot of you are going to end up with either donating your skunk protection or getting some skunk protection back. which is always a good thing. We love being able to raise more money for, and of course, like I said earlier, all donations of charity are going to St. Baldrick's Foundation. So that's the good thing with these teams getting multiple hits, is that we are actually able to raise more money in most cases. So, Isael Soto. Now, I'm still holding out hope that there's a super in here yet. Now, obviously, it probably won't be an autograph, but I'm still holding out hope that tucked away someone here, we have a superfractor. Here's a buyback of Josh Patterson, bronze. Nick Senzel, Jorge Bonifacio. And we still may have some low-numbered paper or chrome parallels in here yet. So we're not done just yet. Getting close. Mitch Keller, Freddie Peralta, Uedi Garcia, Matt Chapman, Jose De Leon, Rookie of the Year favorites. PJ Conlon, Franklin Colome, Luis Garcia, Andy Ibanez, and one last stack to go, and then we are all finished up. And remember, of course, the blaster of Bowman that we did yesterday, everything that I pulled out of there will be distributed to the participants in this case break as well. Did not pull any autographs out of that, but there will be some extra cards in there for you. Free of charge. Eric Fetty, Carson Fulmer, Rookie of the Year favorites. Ariel Gerardo, by the way, I keep seeing this sign in the background. It keeps throwing me off. Doesn't take much to throw me off, though. Bowman buyback of Cliff Lee. Silver, it looks like. Or maybe it's gold. Kyle Tucker. Gavin Lux. Homar Reyes. Rookie Davis. Hunter Dozier, Bowman Scouts Top 100. Cal Quantrill. Tyler Alexander. Juan Hillman. All right, we are on our penultimate pack of the night, or the day, because I guess it's not night yet. The sun is still out. Still technically the afternoon, at least where I'm sitting. Cody Bellinger, Matt Theis. All right, one last pack, and then we are all finished. Still holding out hope for a super. Could it be in this final pack? Francisco Rios, Brendan Rodgers, 1951, Dustin May, and there is no super, but that's all right. We still have Bowman Chrome and Bowman draft later this year. So here's a little recap of all the hits. We'll put the team chart back up just so you can come along with us here. This is Josh Okimi, Lourdes Guriel Jr., Chance Adams, Sandy Alcantara, Luis Carpio, autograph cyan 1/1 printing plate of Joe Jimenez, Jalen Miller, Adonis Medina, Ronald Acuna, Luis Almanzar, Hunter Renfroe, rookie auto, and Lourdes Gurriel, refractor auto. And that does it. Well, thank you again, everybody, for hanging out with me here today. And yeah, this is actually a good amount of time. So, what did you think, everybody? Was it a good case? Was it a bad case? If you want to participate in our poll is going to be right above at the top of this video for our people watching the replay. From top to bottom, if you thought it was good, slabbed and graded is the highest rating you can get. Otherwise, top loader. Then in the middle is binder. Storage box is second to worst. And if you thought this was a terrible case, the worst is bicycle spoke. So participate in that poll if you like. And otherwise, that's it. And then thank you again for everybody donating to St. Baldrick's Foundation. We'll be adding up all the skunk protection into the donations, and I'll get you a total later. And of course, the end here is not going to make much sense to you folks watching live, but this is more for the replay people. If you liked what you saw here today, after finishing this whole case break, please subscribe to watch more videos. Also, please check out this video of our gut reaction to Diamond Kings, and you can also watch me actually open that box of Diamond Kings. Thanks as always for coming in here tonight, and as always, keep cracking that wax.